So I'm a plastic surgery nurse. I actually didn't have any aesthetic experience before I went into plastic surgery. I feel like there's just a few tips in order to break in that you kind of have to do if you have no experience. I feel like the reason why I got in is because I applied to every single office in my area. I called every single one, all the plastic surgery offices, all the med spas, even the dermatologist, because I was like, maybe they do Botox and filler at the dermatology office. I just needed to get in. This piece of hair. So I called every single office. I asked for an email. I sent my resume to every single email, even if they weren't hiring, even if they said we're not hiring. I said, okay, well, let me send it to you for future reference, just in case you need it for the future. And I sent it to every single one. And then I also went to offices with my resume in hand, offices that I felt like I would be a good fit for. I went with my resume in hand. I said, hey, I emailed you my resume a week ago. I just like to formally, personally introduce myself. Say, hey, I'm Allie. I am an OR nurse, or I'm a nurse. I'm interested and I'm looking for a job. If you guys ever need a nurse, please consider me. There you go. Be super friendly with it. And that's exactly what got me my job, actually. 3 months later, I had just moved across the country, and an office that I had emailed here 3 months prior, their nurse quit on the spot. So they immediately found my email, contacted me, and hired me. I had an interview the next day. I started the next week, and that was that. I think that you don't need to have aesthetic experience per se. You just need to know how to sell yourself, and you need to know how to sell just in general. I think how I sold myself was that, okay, I was a psych nurse before this, so I know people psychology a little bit, right? I sold clothes on Depop, a lot of clothes on Depop, all the time. I worked in a higher end restaurant, so I kind of know how to, I was a waitress, so I kind of know how to talk professionally and how to sell things to people. I'm also just interested in the aesthetic world. And with all of that combined, I feel like I could really sell these procedures to people, and I know how to behave on a professional level. And if you have just random experiences like that, I literally included Depop on my little spiel, and it worked. They ate it up. They loved it. They were like, oh, she sells clothes. And I was like, yes, yeah, oh yeah, it worked. So if you can kind of include any kind of sales, if you have lash experience or anything like that, nails, whatever it is, facials, put it on there. They'll love it. Okay. That's how you get in.